Hey everyone, I'm Tyra.
And I'm Gabby.
This week on Tiger TV, we had the chance to talk to Mrs. Burks, Tristan Lathan, and our girls powerlifting team.
Welcome back to Tiger TV.
All my friends know the low rider. The low rider is a little higher.
Hey guys, I'm Tyra, and welcome to today's Friday, February 2nd broadcast of Tiger TV. Your home for South Panola School District News. Let's take a look at this week's top stories. Recently, our high school health science clinical students toured Fresenius Dialysis in Sardis. Students enjoyed learning about patients in chronic renal failure and were able to palpate the thrill of an AV fistula. Congratulations to our 4th grade students who were rewarded for showing growth on the second 9-week benchmark assessment. We're so proud of each of you and would like to wish continued success on all assessments for the remainder of the school year. Speaking of the remainder of the school year, last week students at BES and BIS got to celebrate the 100th day of school. We're so close to summer vacation. Please continue to keep up the great work while counting down the days. Students in Ms. Hodges' physical science class used the skills of dimensional analysis, which they learned while covering units in fudge recipe. They used measurements to make a single serving of fudge, observing learned rules for taking measurements and lab safety. Who would have thought that science could be so tasty? Continuing with our science classes, let's talk to Mrs. Burks, a dual credit biology teacher who decided to spend grant money in an interesting way.
Hi, my name is Ms. Burks and I teach Biology 1 and dual enrollment biology here at the high school. And the biology department received new microscopes from the South Panola Foundation for Public Education grant, and we purchased them last semester, and we finally got to use them this week for a lab we did. What we did is we took off a piece of purple onion and put it on the slide. The kids made their own wet mounts, and then they were able to add water and observe it. Then once they added salt water, they got to see the solution happen, and it actually shrunk because it was a hypertonic, and that was one of the major things that they struggle with on the state test is cell membrane and transport. So we were excited for them to actually see it happening and hoping that maybe it will help them some.
High school seniors, please make sure you have joined the 2024 Google Classroom for important updates and information. Don't miss out on a chance to have a senior quote or miss good scholarship information. If any high school females are interested in playing tennis, please go see Coach Wilson in room 219 or email her at kwilson1@spanola.net. Keep in mind that you must have a second block availability to be able to play tennis. Congratulations to Chloe Sneed for winning the Pope Beauty Review on last Friday. We also want to extend our congratulations to the young ladies who placed in the Little Miss Maroon and White pageant last Saturday. South Panola High School yearbooks are on sale now for $75. See Ms. Trauma in room 111, photos around the school, or our South Panola Facebook page to order a yearbook. Remember, you must complete the Google form and pay Ms. Elmore in the front office for your yearbook to be purchased. The last day to order a yearbook will be April 30th. That'll do it for this week's news. Here's Gabby with sports.
Hey South Panola, I'm Gabby Russo here with This Week Sports. This past Friday night, our Lady Tigers defeated Lake Cormorant 75-42 at home. Kamaya Griffin scored 38 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 steals, and Shania Fondren scored 20 points and 10 rebounds. The Lady Tigers also won against Grenada on Tuesday, and the team congratulated Kamaya Griffin after the game for surpassing 1,000 points in her South Panola basketball career.
It feels great. I want to give a big shout out to my coaches, to everybody that came out and support, my teammates, our managers, everybody, just everybody. My future plans are to go to a JUCO first, and then I want to go play overseas. And then after I get done playing overseas and I go as far as I can go, I want to come back and be a coach at South Panola High School.
Coach Pope couldn't be more excited of how her team is playing during the season.
So far this season, we've made a lot of drastic improvements from last year. We have a lot of young players that are stepping up, and we have a lot of our more seasoned players that are stepping into leadership roles to correct and fix those things that I don't have to step into fix myself as the coach.
Coach Pope is preparing her team to dominate at the upcoming district tournament next week.
Well, we're just fixing the small things. We watch a lot of film, working on the details in our defense, boxing out and rebounding, our timing on and off the court, making sure we're moving together and playing together. And we're just tightening up the small things, and we're going to continue to do what we've been doing all season. Just continue to be great people, continue to practice and implement sisterhood as we've been doing, because sisterhood is what has allowed us to be successful so far. It's not all about the skills, but them just being there for each other has made us successful so far.
Our boys basketball fell to Lake Cormorant last Friday and lost to Grenada this Tuesday. Both boys and girls basketball will return to the court tomorrow to play against Olive Branch at home and will travel to Grenada next week to participate in the 6A Regional District Tournament. We wish our Tigers the best of luck. Our boys and girls soccer team had their senior night last Friday as they finished their season at home against Lake Cormorant. Both of the girls soccer teams started the game out fast with a score of 1-1, but our girls pulled ahead by 1 point at the end of the half. South Panola ultimately finished with a big win by ending the game with a score of 3-2. Tora Sanford led the team with 2 goals and Edie Montgomery scored 1. The boys soccer team lost to Lake Cormorant. The seniors from both our boys and girls soccer teams received recognition for their hard work throughout the season in between games. A student from our very own intermediate school dominates the internet as a young prodigy streamer. Tristan Langton has gained 85,000 views and a strong fan base with almost 1,000 followers on his YouTube channel at just 7 years old. Here's Taylor with more on the story.
This week we caught up with one of South Panola's upcoming stars, Tristan, and his dad, Mr. Lathan. Tristan is a 7-year-old student who streams video games on multiple platforms. Let's see what he has to say about his journey so far.
Hey, I'm Tristan. I'm 2nd grade and I stream video games for a living.
Mr. Lathan saw the passion Tristan showed in gaming and saw the future in streaming and the positive impact Tristan can make.
I think it started during COVID when he was 4 years old. He was watching this kid on YouTube play the game, and the kid kept losing. And I'm like, well, Tristan can play, and he's doing a lot better than this young man. So why not give it a shot?
Streaming comes with a variety of different challenges. Mr. Lathan talked about the good things and the bad things about streaming.
So the good things about streaming is it helps the kids build their confidence up. I know when Tristan first started, when he was around 4, he had a bad stuttering problem. So now that he's been used to getting in front of the camera, not only does his speech improve, but he can read, he can multitask, he can play the game while reading the chat, talking to people, and his grades get improved since streaming. Now, one of the negative side effects of it is you have to, monitor the chat and his inbox and stuff, because you have the internet trolls that come out every once in a while. But they're just a small downfall of success.
Tristan plays a variety of games, but there are a few that stand out to him.
Every game is Madden, WWE, NBA, and Fortnite.
He has a passion for what he does on a daily basis, so let's hear why he likes streaming.
I like streaming because I get to play with my dad, my friends, and meet new people.
Tristan cares a lot about the people around him and enjoys playing games with the people he loves.
I like playing with Brayden, Caleb, and Man, and Daddy.
There are a lot of different platforms that you can stream on, but to Tristan, one tops the rest.
My favorite thing to stream on is TikTok because I get a lot more viewers and love from them.
Since they have both been putting in the hard work for years, they have some advice that they would like to give to people who are thinking about streaming or who have just started.
To help somebody start their journey into streaming and starting their own merchandise, I just tell them, give me a call, give me an inbox, because it's a lot of equipment that goes into starting a business like this, but it's doable. And I mean, if your kid has a passion for video games and being an entrepreneur, then I always tell people to follow that passion and feed into it. Yeah, it takes money, but it's worth it in the end because it's an investment in your child's future.
Even though he is young, he is always looking towards his future. Let's listen to some goals he has.
I would like to have 10,000 subscribers on YouTube.
You can find Tristan's Turn on a variety of different socials and be on the lookout for merch drops and giveaways.
So to find us on social media, everything is Tristan's Turn. He's on Facebook, he's on TikTok, he's on YouTube, Kick, and Instagram. So the more followers he get, the more money he makes, and we take that money and we give it back to our followers in forms of giveaways. Sometimes he give them out cash up prizes, sometimes he give out free merchandise. So it pays to be a follower, and that's a free thing to do just by following him. He has been able to make a decent amount of income every month through streaming, and through that he has been able to pay for all his equipment free now. So he doesn't have any bills right now. So everything he has, like the computer, the gaming system, is all free and paid for by his fans. So the next upcoming giveaway is him trying to get to 1,000 followers on YouTube. And once we get to 1,000 followers on YouTube, he's going to do a lot of giveaways such as backpacks, coloring books, V-Bucks, and some cash out prizes.
Tristan wants to end on a positive note with his personal motto and a shout out to streamers who have made a difference in his journey so far.
I want to shout out to man. He says streamer from South Manila too. My favorite thing to say that I'm built different.
We look forward to seeing you in your future endeavors, Tristan. Now back to Gabby.
Thanks, Taylor. On January 11th, our swim team held their annual end-of-the-year banquet where several swimmers got recognized for their accomplishments this past season. Both Allie and Colton Whitaker received the High Point Awards for their top 3 finishes at the MHSAA Class II State Championship swim meet this past fall, and 8 of our swimmers were also awarded certificates for their school records. Powerlifting continues to have a strong season with 6 girls qualifying for the North Half meet on March 1st. At the Region 1 6A powerlifting meet on January 25th, Adisha Bobo, Madison Haney, and Legion Todd placed 3rd, Mackenzie Todd placed 2nd, and India Draper and Samaya Rudd won their respective weight classes. We wish our ladies good luck as they continue with their season. With winter sports coming to a close, spring sports at South Panola are about to be underway. Our Tigers softball and baseball teams are excited to kick their season off with Meet the Tigers on February 5th, and our track and field team begins their outdoor season on February 17th with the South Panola opener here at Dunlap Stadium. Good luck, and we look forward to seeing our Tigers in action. That'll do it for this week's sports. I'm Gabby.
And I'm Tara.
We'll see you next week.